Okay, so let's start this week's Caribbean Corner. So I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves as per normal. So everybody unmute yourselves. Jade, hello, how are you?
Hello, good, thank you. So I'm Jade from AMG, and we represent Temptation Resorts. So I'll be talking about that today.
Super, and you've got a prize for us today, I believe.
We have, so make sure you're paying attention. There will be a question and the prize will be £50, euros or $60.
Super, thank you very much, Jade. And we've got Adam. Hello, Adam.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Adam. I'm the UK sales manager for Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa and Serenity at Coconut Bay. So that's what we're going to talk about today, beautiful St. Lucia. And again, as Jade said, listen in well, because there will be a question at the end. And again, our prize is £50 or $60.
Super, thank you very much, Adam. Looking forward to it. And as you can see, my backdrop is Coconut Bay. I'm at the water park, just coming down the slide now, I wish. So we'll hear all about that a little while. And Luke, thank you so much for standing in. How are you? All good?
Yes, I'm great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for inviting me. So I'm Luke, Business Development Manager for Blue Diamond Resorts, and I will be covering the amazing Planet Hollywood Cancun today for you all.
Super,
and my prize is £50.
Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to crack on. We're moving to Mexico first. Jade, over to you. You're on mute still.
Yep, I'll mute myself first things first and share my screen. 1 second. Oh, hang on, it's having a moment. What's it doing here?
It's working. There we go.
Lovely.
Okay, good question for everybody to start with was, who's been to Temptation?
Yeah, I was going to ask
that. Yeah, I mean, you've all got the put your hand up option. So if anybody's been over there, pop your hand up. Yes. Love it.
I'm just trying to start the slide at the top, but the Zoom bar is in the way. Can you see that?
Just press it at the bottom. There's a little computer next to your screen at the bottom right hand corner. Just press that. Yeah, across. Yeah, stop. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I need to get a bit more used to that. So hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to be talking about Temptation, which I'm sure most of you have heard of. Until now, we had just Temptation Cancun, but there is a new Temptation coming actually in the Dominican Republic from the 1st of October, which we're going to talk about as well today. But just to start with, a reminder of Temptation rewards. So I've just put here an overview of the rewards or free nights that you can collect when you log your bookings. And you'll just see on the right for Temptation Beaches, the rewards are slightly different as well. But just use it as a tool. There's resource centres on here and everything as well. So if you're looking for particular information, not only can you log your bookings, you can usually find the answers that maybe you're looking for, or images, fact sheets and things like that. And of course, I'm always here should you want to ask me any questions too. So moving on to Temptation Cancun first. So it's located 25 minutes from Cancun International Airport, and it's on such a stunning beach. I think most of you are familiar that it's quite a fun party hotel, sometimes probably misunderstood because it is a luxury 5-star hotel. I mean, the dining and accommodation at this resort is very luxury. So it is possible to be fun and slightly sexy with, you know, a luxury feeling as well. So what's included here, it is a unique concept for adults 21 and over. This resort has 428 rooms and there's a lot of activities going on all of the time. So what I like to say is, you know, this particular hotel reminds me of Vegas, but on a beach. So if you have customers that like the pool parties in Vegas at the Encore and the Wynn, and they're constantly going to those types of pool parties, they would absolutely love something like this. There's always something going on in the pool during the day. It could be foam parties. And of course, in the evenings, there's a lot of themed parties and entertainment that we'll move on to a little bit later. There are 2 swimming pools here. One we have, which is the sexy pool, which you can see actually behind me. It's really cool. And if somebody does want a bit of a quieter environment, there is a quiet pool, which is actually called the quiet pool, for anybody that might just want to be away from that. We have round the clock dining service and 24-hour international brand alcoholic drinks, as well as local alcoholic drinks too. Obviously there's free Wi-Fi and everything that you would typically expect to be included in your all-inclusive stay. So these are the lead-in rooms at Temptation Cancun. They're so vibrant and fun, just full of colour everywhere. I think everywhere you go around the resort, you see these vibrant neon colours, which keeps it really, really fun. This is just a room type up from that, the plush jacuzzi room. So you'll just see out there, just past the doors, that you have got the jacuzzi, and these are typically located in that kind of tropical area, but some of them you can see just through there, the pools, some of them have the pool views. So this tower is called the Bash Tower. So the lead-in rooms are actually to the left of the property, and then this is the Bash Tower, and it's an upgraded experience. So anybody that's booking into the Tower by Temptation will receive VIP check-in and check-out, exclusive complimentary room service, and access to Sky 3.5 with cocktail party invites as well. So I'll show you a photo of that a little bit further down. It's a really lovely rooftop kind of pool and bar, and only guests that are staying in the tower can access this. I think guests who are in the lead-in rooms in the other tower can maybe pay for a pass, but they certainly can't access it free without being a tower guest. But these are the lead-in rooms in the Bash Tower. So again, it's the same kind of theme. You have the vibrant colours, but actually the views are better here. You saw that it went round in a shape like this, and actually all of the rooms have really stunning views of the ocean and the front of the resort. This is one of the highest room categories, but I have actually stayed in this one, so I like to mention it because it really just is worth the upgrade. I think if you've got people that are going to stay in the Bash Tower, this is just a really luxury experience. You've got this behind the pink frame there, you've just got a complete L shape of a veranda that you can walk around, and there's a jacuzzi right outside and an actual bar, and you can actually request, you know, the drinks that you would like, and you can have friends over and have a whole gathering in your own room on your veranda, which is quite nice. So this is just another shot of the sexy pool, which is lovely. It's right on the beach there. So always busy, always something going on, music, activities. You can just see some of those here. Foam parties, as I mentioned, beer pong, you name it. People will kind of congregate and make their own games up as well, and it's quite a fun atmosphere. And yeah, just a shot of the beach. I think obviously because of its location in Cancun, the beachfront is just absolutely stunning as well. And the quiet pool. So as I mentioned, anybody that maybe wants to be away from some of that music, they can enjoy some quiet time here. Themed nights, so we do actually have a calendar of events for these. There are new things that kind of get planned in, so if anybody's particularly interested on what day of the week there might be a particular theme, or if you're interested in knowing more, then just let me know. I can include it in the follow-up as well. And then just moving on to restaurants, so there are 7 restaurants at Temptation Cancun. I will go into a bit more detail on these when we get to niches actually, so I'll whiz through them here because we've got 15 minutes, and I'll get to that in the second slide. But just to show you, we have everything from seafood to pizza, all the way through to Asian fusion and Italian, and everything again that you would typically expect. And then we have a unique experience at one of our restaurants called She, and that is a couples only experience, that dining. And here's just a few pictures of the bars as well. So this is the Sky rooftop that I was talking to you about. So just a reminder, so only guests staying in the tower, which is known as the Bash Tower, will have access to this, but it's a really nice spot. You can see the views just from the bottom right there. You can just walk out and come and get a drink from the bar, go back, and you've got these wonderful views of the sea. And I'm just going to try and put all of that into a video for you to watch to kind of bring it to life. Okay, so moving over to the Dominican Republic. So we actually have a brand new resort called Temptation Beaches that is due to open on the 1st of October. So that's very, very exciting. The location is in Beaches, which is a location that maybe we're not all too familiar with. So it's actually in Beaches itself, which is north of Punta Cana, and it's around an hour and 20 minutes from Punta Cana International Airport. So same things included, the unique concept, 384 rooms here, a lovely beach again, 6 dining options, 24-hour domestic and international beverages and free Wi-Fi. So the same inclusions as you would get at Temptation Cancun. So as I mentioned, there's 384 rooms. They are some rendered images, obviously, as it's not quite open yet. So we've got a limit on some of the things we can show you, but you can see the consistency from Cancun to here, that it's still the vibrant colours, very open and fun looking. So this is a trendy tropical view room. So this would be the lead-in room. And if you just looked at the bottom left, that kind of gives you the full room layout of how that will be. So moving on to the restaurants. So again, they're the same restaurants. Again, we have the consistency between both of the properties, but just in a bit more detail. So Rain, that restaurant is multicultural cuisine. Flame is anything from meat, seafood, pizzas, and much more than that too. Romanza is our Italian cuisine. Amores is our Mexican and Dominican kind of local cuisine. Sutra is Asian fusion. And She is our couples only dining experience, as I mentioned previously. So again, we have 2 pools here with the same concept. So on the left, you're looking at the sexy pool, and on the right, you're looking at the quiet pool. So again, you have that option for people. And that's it. I really whizzed through that. I think what I will say, you might have mentioned on the beginning, I might have seen at the beginning of this slide on the rewards part, that there is a Temptation Grand Beaches. And I didn't cover that today because it's a slightly different concept. Although it's Temptation, I would say it's closer maybe to the Desire experience. So if anybody is interested in that, reach out to me, let me know. Or if anybody has any questions that maybe they don't want to ask at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, please feel free to reach out and ask me those questions and let me know. The contact details are here, agents@amgltd.biz. So if you ever need to ask me anything, please contact me there. And of course, you've got Temptation Rewards for the Resource Centre, and that's where you can log your bookings as well. So that is all from me. Thank you very much for listening.
Super. Thank you very much, Jade. And you was well within your time. So that's great.
Oh, good, because I felt like I was rushing a bit. Good.
I'll take that then.
Yeah, we know that, Adam, and Luke's has passed, don't worry. Okay, so we have now left the Mexico and Dominican, and we're moving over to sunny St. Lucia. Adam, over to you.
Thanks very much, Sarah. Okay, let me just share this. Right, everyone. So as Sarah said, we're now going to move over to sunny St. Lucia. So we're going to talk briefly about 2 properties today, Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa, and its little sister over at Serenity, our 5-star resort. So Coconut Bay is a family and adult only resort in one. It's 2 worlds in one, situated on 1 mile of beach. We're situated right down in the southeast of St. Lucia. We're only 5 minutes from the international airport, and we're beautifully close to all the island's top attractions. So you can do catamaran cruises around to the pitons, you can get to the volcanoes, things like that, all very easily from Coconut Bay. Now we're just going to show you a little quick video. So this video starts with, that's a shot of our 1 mile of beach. Beautiful pitons. This is the lazy river at Coconut Bay and the main pool in the family area. And again, you can horse ride along the beach, all 1 mile of it. These are our spa cabanas, so you can have spa treatments overlooking the ocean. And then again, people on the beach at Coconut Bay. Okay, so as I said, the resort is 250 rooms in total, and 125 of those are in Splash, which is our family area for adults and children aged from 0 to 17. And then Harmony is adult only. You have to be over 18 to stay in Harmony. So Splash is at home to our Coco Land water park, has our kids club, paintball course for the teenagers and dads usually, and the 1,500-foot lazy river. And then on the right-hand side of that photo, you can see the main splash pool, the main family pool. So splash amenities included, we can do 2-bedroom interconnecting rooms. We've got the water park. We have our kids club, and our kids club will take children from pretty much from birth. We're one of the few that will do that. You can check out cell phones, so you can keep tabs on what's happening with the children. And you can book them in for anything from an hour to all day. We also have evening activities for the kids if the parents want to have dinner just on their own and things like that. So it's a great way of the parents being able to have a holiday as well. And the kids are away having great fun at the same time. So the splash rooms, as you can see, very sort of standard bright Caribbean colors. On the bottom left there, you see how we do the kids' beds. You've got a rollaway and another bed above that. All rooms will sleep up to 4 in Splash. And then over on Harmony, we have our 2 pools there. So it's a bit quieter over this side, less music, less games, all that kind of thing. So if you want to rest and relax a bit, even if you're over 18 and staying in Splash, you can come over to the Harmony side. And there you can see the other Harmony pool. And then you can see the sun tracker sunbed there at the bottom left. So those rotate, you can pull them round and follow the sun, so you're facing the sun all day if you want. Then Harmony's also home to our spa, which, as you'd expect in St. Lucia, has some pretty unique spa treatments involving the locally grown chocolate. But our spa is absolutely stunning. It's a really, really great facility. And then over in Harmony, the rooms are very similar to Splash, just the colour scheme is slightly different. You can see more rooms there. So our premium all-inclusive includes, we've got tennis courts, basketball courts, volleyball, the rum tasting on a Saturday night, which is well worth doing if you're ever there. And then we have our water sports centre, so you can snorkel, kayak, stand-up paddleboard. And then we're also because we're on the Atlantic side of the island, we're also great for things like windsurfing and kite surfing if you've got clients interested in that. We're home to 9 restaurants and 7 bars. We've got everything from the adult-only bars to swim-up bars, restaurants ranging from our main marketplace, Coconut Walk, through to this picture here. This is La Luna. So this one is a slight supplement, but for a special occasion, again, you're in a cabana. It's set up individually for you that evening, and you can pay a supplement to have that special occasion dinner on the waterfront. But our bars and restaurants range in theme. So on the left-hand side, you can see the main lobby bar. Amazing cocktail menu at Coconut Bay. You won't get through it even in 2 weeks, let alone in 1 week. Then in the middle there, you've got Silk, our Pan-Asian restaurant, and Calabash on the right, which is our Pan-Caribbean restaurant. They're both bookable, and you book the restaurants on arrival at the hotel. Then in terms of bars, we've got, as I say, the main lobby bar, the Harmony bar over on the Harmony pool deck. But these 2 in the pictures here are the 2 that people seem to love the most. On the left there, you've got the swim up bar at the pool, and you can see those two surfboards in the picture. I don't know if you can see my cursor pointing to them. On the left here is the adult side. So these are the alcoholic cocktails. And then over here, the kids and those that don't want to drink, that's your mocktail menu. And then on the right-hand side, you've got our rum bar, which I'm told has one of the biggest collections of rum in the Caribbean. And those guys there can make a myriad of cocktails out of rum for you. Coconut Bay is really well known for its weddings as well, and has won the British Weddings Award multiple times for destination wedding venue. This is a picture of our Eternity Beach venue, which is about halfway up the mile-long stretch of beach. Then you've got the wedding gazebo, and then this picture on the right is the sort of reception area where you'd have your celebration at Eternity Beach as well. Behind the gazebo here, or to the right of where the photographer is also a building. So if the weather rains off the wedding in the gazebo or whatever, there is an alternative inside venue. Then we're going to move over to Serenity. Serenity is our 5-star couples only luxury boutique resort. It's only 36 rooms and is also a winner of a TripAdvisor Best of the Best award. So this means that it's in the top 1% of reviews on TripAdvisor across the world. And Serenity, since it opened 5 years ago, has never stopped being #1 ranked hotel in St. Lucia on TripAdvisor. So here's a brief video to show you a little bit about Serenity. So there's the main pool and the Great House restaurant. And then you've got your plunge pool and your suites, all butler service. There's your beach cabanas where your butler will take you and you can eat and drink, and they will bring you meals and drinks. Everything is done by your butler. You don't need to lift a finger at Serenity. And in-room spa treatments are part of the things that you can do at Serenity as well. So the 36 suites at Serenity range in size from 1,200 to 1,900 square feet. For those of you in the UK, in total, your space is about the size you'd get in your average 3-bedroom house in the UK. It's all private. You can see around the edge here, you've got sort of it's like a 7-foot fence around your courtyard, and there's foliage and there's planting on the other side as well. Totally private. It's a perfect honeymoon destination, and for people that just love peace and quiet and want to get away from it all. There's some more pictures of the plunge pools. Basically, the suites all look and feel roughly the same, but a plunge pool suite is slightly smaller than a premium plunge pool suite, and that's slightly smaller than a grand plunge pool suite. And so the pools are slightly smaller or bigger depending on the suite. Outdoor space, indoor space, all it's simply just a matter of how big your suite and space is. All of the materials used are St. Lucian. So you can see that bathroom's made out of St. Lucian river rock, and all of the hardwoods and everything come from St. Lucia as well. And as I said before, you can enjoy things like spa treatments in your suite. You can eat on your deck, in bed, whatever you want, really. You've got 24-hour room service. Your butlers will look after you 24 hours a day. You have a mobile phone. You can contact them at any time. And it's even contactless. There's a box that they can leave things in. So you don't even have to see them if you don't want to. In terms of eating at Serenity, you've got the Great House restaurant there. And you, as I said, you can eat in your room, on your deck, in the restaurant, on the pool deck, in the cabanas at the pool. You can have lunch in your beach cabana if you wish, but you can also use any of the restaurants at Coconut Bay, which is about a 1-minute walk away, or your butler can actually take you over there in a golf buggy, which I know is what a lot of people do. So Coconut Bay, how do we reward agents? Well, we do pay commission on direct bookings. This is mostly for you US agents. UK agents, you would book through your preferred tour operators. In the UK, we work with gold medal, major, If Only, Carib Tours, they'd be the main people you have. Or if you've got an Expedia account or a Yalago account, you can DP up yourself as well. So again, this is the same sort of information for Serenity, including, sorry, I forgot to say with my booking rewards, you can earn free nights at Coconut Bay. And at Serenity, you can make up to £105 or $150 for each booking you make at Serenity. So that is our contact details. If you need anything, please let us know. And then finally, here's a resort map just to put it all together. So you've got Harmony over here, the Harmony pools, the activity pool, the splash pool, the water park and kids club, and then the family side of the resort. And then Serenity sits over the back here. And as I said, all situated on that 1 mile of beach. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Adam. And you was on time as well today.
There you go, Luke. How good are we to you?
You're very good. Okay, so
No
great
pressure then, eh?
presentation. Thank you very, very much. Don't worry, we've got people asking for contact details. I'll do a follow-up with everybody's contact details, so you'll receive an email tonight with it all in. Okay, so we're now leaving sunny St. Lucia and we're going across to Mexico. Luke, over to you.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Hello, everybody. Let me just share my screen. Perfect. There we go. So thank you, obviously, for attending today's webinar. I am late to the party. I wasn't originally meant to be on, so if I am a little bit unorganized, I do apologize in advance. But today, I just wanted to really talk to you guys about Planet Hollywood and the brand, and specifically the Planet Hollywood in Cancun. I know some of you guys, just by seeing some of the names in the webinar today, have already seen some of this presentation already, and may have obviously seen me go over talking about Mexico, Planet Hollywood, Cancun before. So I do apologize if you are listening to this again. But for the people who haven't seen this presentation, hopefully enjoy it and take a lot away from it. So just to give you a recap of what Planet Hollywood is. So it's now part of the Blue Diamond Resorts umbrella. So we actually own the franchise of Planet Hollywood. And it did actually start with 4 movie stars, which is Arnie, Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, and Demi Moore, who all started the franchise of Planet Hollywood. And if you don't know what Planet Hollywood is, it is a movie memorabilia franchise. Okay, so with our restaurant, it started with restaurants with all the memorabilia, and then they moved into the hotel business, and we own now the franchise. So Mexico, Costa Mujeres is where it's based. It's about 45 minutes away from Cancun Airport, and it's about 20 minutes away from downtown Cancun itself. So nice and easy to get to and from the airport and downtown Cancun. And there is actually a bus service which runs on the main road on the actual hotel strip itself. So it's easy enough to get out and about if you want to. However, this is probably the most spoken about hotel in the Caribbean at the moment, purely because of its facilities on site. So you do not need to move out the hotel, and you'll see why in about 5 minutes' time. So we opened the property in January of last year. Obviously, it wasn't the perfect timing to open a hotel because of the pandemic and everything was happening. However, word sort of got out about the property, and we have been absolutely stacked out since. It's full at the moment, and I believe it's limited rooms now till probably about the end of September, I've been told. So it is selling really, really well for us at the moment. So just a couple of key sort of selling points, what you get with Planet Hollywood. So it's very family orientated. So you get kids clubs from the age of 4 to 12. And in your kids clubs are your usual sort of soft plays, latest games consoles. You've got playgrounds. We do the arts and crafts. We've got animated TV in there. And we even have things like beach days where we do volleyball, football, etc., tennis courts where we take the children out and do some tennis and sports activities. We also have a teen club as well. So the teen club is from the age of 13 to 17. And this is, again, just an area where teens can get together, make friends, and basically share their interests with each other. So we've got quiet room in there if they want to just put some earphones in, you know, and listen to some music. We've got latest games consoles in there again, internet in there, pool tables, etc. So plenty enough for the teams to be getting on with as well. We also offer free Wi-Fi throughout the whole resort. So as long as you're on the complex in Cancun, you will get free Wi-Fi. That's including the beach, around the pool, in the reception, in your room, around the restaurants, absolutely everywhere. So there's no need to worry about, you know, sort of connecting with people via Facebook and rubbing it in their faces with them amazing pictures you'll be taking whilst you're on your holiday vacation. So yes, so free Wi-Fi is something we offer. With regards to your rooms, they are fully equipped and very modern. So you've got Alexas in your rooms, you've got flat screen TV with satellite television, we've got USB charging stations, and you can also make landline telephone calls back to Europe, and it will cost you nothing, free of charge. You also can order room service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from your TV with no surcharge whatsoever. You have a fully stocked minibar with international branded drinks, and it's restocked daily. And we can actually tailor make your minibar to your customers' needs or to your needs. So let's say, for example, you don't drink alcohol, that's absolutely fine. We can have soft drinks, waters, that kind of thing in your minibar, as long as you let them know. They will stock that minibar to however you want it to be restocked. Restaurants, we have themed restaurants. In fact, we have 11 restaurants in Cancun. 10 of them are a la carte restaurants and 1 buffet. So your buffet is for your breakfast, lunch, and evening meal if you choose to do so. However, from 6 p.m. we open all our a la carte restaurants, and they are reservation free. So it's a first come, first serve. Let's say really unusual circumstance that you all want to turn up to the same restaurant at the same time, and we can't get you a table instantly. We'll just give you a pager where you'll go off into the local bar, have a drink, and your pager will flash to let you know that your table is now ready for you. And the other thing is we have a sports bar. So you won't miss any major sporting events because they will guarantee to be on in our sports bar. So again, you know, even myself, when I go on my vacations or on my holidays, I still like to follow the football or any sports what I'm interested in. So I'll find that in the sports bar. A couple of other things what we do, which makes us a little bit more unique, is we have an app. So once your customers have booked to stay at Planet Hollywood hotels and resorts, you can download the app. And on that app, it will give you all information, a resort map. It will give you any daytime and evening activities. Any things we are doing, obviously, throughout the duration of your stay will be on that app. When you're checking into the hotel, you'll be asked if you like a soundtrack created for you. This could be any theme soundtrack. It's whatever you're into. I'm a big Craig David fan, so if I'm there, I'll be listening to Craig David. And when you go to your room for the first time, that playlist will be played into your room. Okay. Now you can turn it off, absolutely. However, that soundtrack then will get downloaded to your app, and you can listen to that music around the pool, on the beach, or wherever you are if you want to listen to that music. Also, we also have theme nights. So, for example, on a Friday evening, we do what we call an Oscars night. So what that basically means is we ask all our guests to dress up to the nines. We roll out the red carpet. We put fake paparazzi on that red carpet, and you will be made to feel like a movie star when you walk down that red carpet. Okay. You take all your Instagram picture perfect moments from there, and then you go out to the auditorium where you'll be then set out like you're at the Oscars, minus the Will Smith slap, obviously. And then what will happen is once you're seated and you have your meals, we will then put a West End show based on a movie for you as your entertainment for that evening. So it could be Grease, it could be Footloose, it could be Dirty Dancing, and we make sure that you have the most amazing time to come back home and obviously shout from the rooftops how amazing of a time you've had with us. Just a couple of upgrades you can offer your customers whilst you're in resort. The first one is Star Class. Now, Star Class is our VIP exclusive access area. So it's a block within the hotel, which gives you butler service, it gives you premium drinks, you get a pillow menu, you get complimentary access to the hydrotherapy pool. You also get a preferred room location within the hotel. And also you get like areas which is for Star Class members only. So you go in there and have finger buffet food and also your premium service is also on there as well. Another option you can offer your customers is adult scene. Now, this is actually a segregated part of the main hotel for adults only, so 18 and over, okay? And this has actually got 332 rooms, so it's like a hotel within a hotel, if you put it that way. So you can stay around the adult only area, which is nice and quiet around the pool area. You can read a book, you know, sort of put some earphones in, listen to a bit of music around the pool without any distractions. But the beauty of obviously anybody staying at adult scene is that you can use the main facilities in the main hotel as well. So you can take advantage of absolutely everything within the Planet Hollywood Hotel. Room choices. So as you can see from here, we have a lot of room categories, anything from a leading room, which is a junior suite. We offer ocean view, swim out rooms. Our entourage suites are our family suites. We've got our directors suites and producers suites. So again, plenty of option when it comes down to our rooms. We also offer fully adapted rooms for anybody with any disabilities. And we've also got interconnecting rooms as well for the larger family or parties. So another option you've got there to pre-book if you want to do that. Just a couple of options there, a couple of pictures there, which highlights what our rooms look like in resort. We also offer something called online room selector. So once you've made the booking for your customers, they can go into Planet Hollywood Hotel and Resorts.com. And there's a tab at the top where it says online room selector. So once you've done the reservation, put all the details in, you then can pre-book your room from as little as $60 per room. Okay, and that will highlight and goes into our live system to say that you pre-book that room if you do choose to do so. Another area we have within the hotel is called Crave, and this is where we've got all of our restaurants. So as I've mentioned before, we've got 11 restaurants on site. 10 of them are a la carte, so anything from teppanyaki to steakhouse, Mexican, Italian, Indian. We've got our overtime sports bar. We've even got the Guy's Burger Joint on site as well as part of the all-inclusive. So eat away. And again, just a few pictures of 4 of our restaurants out of them 11 we've got on site. We have 9 bars. Okay, so we've got our overtime sports bar, we've got the Twist Social, we've even got Beach Bar, we've even got our own Fuel Coffee House on site as well. And connected to the coffee house, we have the most amazing Italian ice cream parlor as well. But for being unique, and as unique as the hotel is, we've got the Blue Lagoon. Now, the Blue Lagoon is actually a lazy river grotto bar, even if you get my teeth in, grotto bar. So you are on your lazy river going around, halfway around, we've put the Blue Lagoon bar. You have a couple of tequilas and then continue around the lazy river. How amazing is that? That isn't me, before you ask, I wish it was. But we also have the Pumped Fitness Center, which has got free weights. We've got fully equipped with all the latest gadgets in there. And you can also hire out a personal trainer if you like. We've also got our pH Spa, which has got the hydrotherapy pool and all your sauna and treatments and steam rooms, etc., which you can take full use and advantage of. Experience at the hotel. So we do have something called Planet Play. This is actually a trampoline park on site. Okay. So again, this isn't unfortunately part of the all-inclusive. So you actually have to buy sort of a pass per day for your children or for the older children if the adults want to go on this as well. But we also have virtual reality rooms in here, escape rooms, and virtual sort of golf simulators, basketball and baseball simulators as well. We have our own cinema on site, which holds 76 people. We have a 9-hole mini golf course, and I've already covered the children's clubs already. We have 2 splash parks, one based on the Jurassic Park theme and one based on the Pirates of the Caribbean. We also have the Flow Rider. So if anybody wants to have that surfboard experience, have a go. Absolutely, don't break any bones because there's a lot of paperwork what's needed afterwards. If that's the case, just go and enjoy yourself. And we've also got Labyrinth, which is a huge maze in the middle of the resort. And we are still looking for last year's hide and seek winner. They're in there somewhere. Weddings. We cover all weddings, whether it's a beach wedding, whether it's a garden wedding. We have Sky Terrace here as well, which is absolutely amazing. And just to finish off, really, we have our Bollywood weddings. So if anybody wants that traditional Asian wedding, we can offer our Bollywood weddings. And it doesn't matter what religion, we cover packages to make sure that that traditional Indian wedding, traditional Asian wedding even is fully recognised there. So just bear in mind that we have these traditional Asian weddings. I'm going to finish off with a video. Hopefully you'll like it, and I am available for any questions in the Q&A if you put them in there to me. Thank you very much. And if you're not already signed up, we are also in the My Booking Rewards platform. We've got the Royalton Rewards and also the Planet Hollywood Rewards. So any bookings you make, as long as it's a minimum of 7 nights, you can log them bookings and earn rewards. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Luke. I'm loving the video. Is it a new one?
It is not actually. No, it's just an extended video from what we usually use. So yeah.
Super. We do have a couple of questions that have come in. Neil's asked, Luke, are you offering travel advisor rates for 2022?
We do offer agent rates. At the moment, it's only within travel of 90 days, unfortunately, because we are so busy in our resorts. So that's sort of what we're going with at the moment. And they do start from $99 per person per night. Okay,
super. Thank you very much. Neil, just drop Luke a quick email and he will send you the details on that. Jennifer's asked, Luke, as Planet Hollywood adult side, are there any restaurants or food options over there that are just aimed at adults?
They're not, no. So all of our restaurants are in the Crave area, so they're all in one place. So there isn't, no, so you'd have to use the restaurants in the main hotel. Okay, super. And because your presentations, you three, were all so good today, we don't have any more questions that have come in apart from the one that that you've already answered, Adam. So unless I've missed anything, which I don't think they are, I know we've got a few agents have done shout outs for doing big bookings, so well done everybody. Lisa, 17 rooms, well, I can't even speak today, 17 rooms booked for a destination wedding at Sea Bay, so go
Thank you
Lisa.
Very much.
So this brings us to the time where we check on who's been listening. So just as a reminder for everybody, you're all entered into the prize draw, and I put you all your names into a spin to win, and I pull out the winners that way. However, if you answer one of these questions first and correctly, you are entered 10 times into the spin to win. So you do have a stronger chance, so to speak, of winning. So we're going to test your knowledge now. If everybody can go to chat and just make sure that your drop down says everyone. So this really is a fastest finger first for you to be able to get your 10 entries into the spin to win. And I would warn you, just listen carefully to the questions until they're finished, because I know Jade has got a double whammy one. Okay, Jade, soon as you're on the screen now, if you can ask away your question, please.
Yep, I will do. I think because I went first, it's extra, extra to see who's been paying attention. So at both of the resort, Temptation Cancun and Temptation Beaches, there are 2 pools at each of the resorts. And what are the names of those 2 pools, please?
Oh, here we go. Okay, so Denise, you were the first person. It is, of course, the sexy pool and the quiet pool.
Yeah, well done. Everybody seemed to remember that, so well done.
Brilliant. So thank you very much, Jade. Adam.
Okay, so my question is, how long is the beach at Coconut Bay?
And you covered this a lot.
That's why I kept saying it.
Okay, so fastest finger with the correct answer is Colleen, and it is, of course, 1 mile. So well done, everybody else, because we've got lots of correct answers there as well. And finally, Lukey.
Hello. My question is, what is the name of the trampoline park?
Oh,
Hey up.
that's a hard one.
Yes. Well done, Carol. Planet Play, yep.
Brilliant.
They're all coming through now.
I think Carol must have super duper Wi-Fi.
She must, yeah. Or she's seen my presentation 1,000 times and she already knew what the answer was.
Yeah, but nobody knows what question you're going to ask. So it could mean anything. Yeah. So perfect. Well, a big thank you to Luke, Adam and Jade for giving us some amazing presentations today that were really good. And Jade, it was really good to sort of see Temptation with the view of the new hotels and the sort of the fun vibe, and again the comparison to those party people from Vegas. Yeah. It's identical.
Absolutely. I do. Yeah, it does get a little bit lost, so I really like to get that across. So yeah, hopefully you've all sort of seen that today. Yeah,
no, absolutely super. Adam, thank you very much, and thank you to Luke as well.
Thanks for your time, everyone.
Thank you for joining, everybody,
and we'll see you all next week. So thank you, have a good weekend, keep logging all the bookings and earning all them pounds and dollars and euros, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
See you, Sarah.
Bye.